am here at Sydney International Speedway, first time at the new design track. Can't wait to see cars out on the track. I'm going to show you the difference in the corner and what the track work they've done. I am so excited to see cars out on this racetrack. So we're now at the entry of turn number 1. So there's the concrete pole. Now the infield used to go all the way about to out, I would say around here. But now the track goes all the way out to here. And this is what the view of the drivers coming into now turn number 1 looks like. It's a very, I won't say the word very, it's a lot narrower than normal. But now they can drive all the way up here. Before this used to be a bit die off into a flat spot. So now as you can see the banking that we've got in that. So hopefully that gets the drivers all the way up to wall and we see some nice high line and slide job type of racing. I'm excited here. I cannot wait to see any type of race car on this track. Having Speedway so close to home for me, and I can't wait to get racing here all the time. We need to get behind this place. It's going to be awesome. I just got that feeling in my gut. Let's go racing. You ready to what, Dirty?
Huh?
What's going on there, Jed? Tow truck specialist. Here we go. How long have you been tow truck driver for, Dirty?
Speedway?
Yeah, Speedway.
18 years.
18 years. So was that just at Parramatta Speedway or different tracks?
Parramatta, then to here.
And did your dad do it and that's how you got into it, or you both just did it together?
Dad was doing it and he did it for 4 or 5 years before me.
4 or 5 years before you.
Yeah.
So why do you keep coming back and doing it? Is it love for the sport? Or
Love of the sport.
Love of the sport?
Yeah,
What's your favourite category? Do you have one?
Sprint cars.
Sprint cars? Alright, cars are pushed off here at Sydney International Speedway for the first time, 410 sprint cars. This track on the infield is awesome. I can't wait to see them, even just hot lap, it's going to be unreal. This is awesome. I don't know if I'm just very biased because it's Sydney Speedway. It's right near my home track, but let's go! Well, that was dusty real quick. This should be interesting. It looked bad early when I walked on it, but that blew off instantly. It's ready to race now. But, you know, a few hot lap sessions, time trials, and then we'll see where the track's at, I guess. I love this track being on the wall. This shape is awesome. They've done a great job. sessions are done for the first meeting back at Sydney International Speedway. Jock Goodyear goes quick time overall. He was quick time in heat number 2. Benny Adkins was quick time in heat number 3, and quick time in heat number 1 was Jai Corbett. Very fast on the wall. It's going to be interesting heat races, and Jordyn Brazier has the flag duties tonight. First heat race done at Sydney International Speedway. It is a dust bowl right now. I don't know how the crowd is going with it, but on the infield it's okay, obviously. But it's very slick right now. We'll try to zoom in. The late models just ran around the bottom there. It was a bit of follow the leader. I'm assuming the second heat race is going to be the same, but interesting if they're going to touch the track at all for sprint cars or not. I guarantee you the drivers in the pits right now are changing a lot of stuff with their, I would say, gearing of the sprint car. They don't want to be buzzing tyres as much. Keen to see what the next heat race for the late models is, and also sprint cars are right after the late models. Ladies and gentlemen, sprint cars are back in Sydney, and damn do we have a mighty fine sprint car racing track. Top and bottom, slide jobs, banging the wall, rolling the bottom. Now this track shape is unreal. This track was built for sprint car heat racing right now. Bottoms are quickest, but we even seen like Ryan Newton and Jock Corbett and even Troy Little go up top, and Ryan Newton was first one to get going, but Corbett after that restart seen him from the top, and good on Kobe Wright, first ever sprint car heat race winner at the new Sydney International Speedway. Listen to his family in the crowd. There we go, love it. Heat race number 2 in the books. Jock Goodyear takes the win there. Didn't get much footage of it. It's very just around the bottom right now. A bit of follow the leader, as you would say. Heat race number 3 coming out right now. It's just, like I said, at the moment it's follow the leader down the bottom. I think after sprint cars they're definitely going to do some track work. They'll need to. This place just blew off, like really compacted early on in the night. Hopefully they dig it up, put a bit of water in it. It should be ready to race.
Superman, he's going nowhere. Right. Jock Goodyear, Jordyn Brazier, Troy Little, Yellow flag out, Ben Atkinson, Jack Delamont, Lachlan Horn, Daniel Shayer, B1's not going anywhere. What about Sully? Sully's stuck on third. The whole front is spin as well.
So far. Alright.
Are we just stopping now?
Pump it up.
Just make sure the whole...
We got the B-Main coming out now, but it's starting to spit rain, so hopefully it goes away. We want to get this event in and done. Winner tonight is Kinza Claridge. followed by Kobe Elliott, Brett Hobson, and Brendan Scorchy will all transfer in tonight's A-Main. They're starting to spit here. I think they're going to try rush out the A-Main right now because I think it's only going to get worse, but we'll see if we can get this A-Main in. Okay, so the A-Main is straight after the B-Main right now. Cars are already rolling on the track as it is still spitting. Now there is a lot more rain coming, but there's going to be a little bit of a gap. We can maybe get this A-Main done. So the more they get cars rolling on the track now, it'll be the best way so the track can stay in, even if it's sprinkling a little bit, as that'll keep the moisture off. And as soon as we get racing, this little spit doesn't really matter. It's more if we have a red light and we get a little downfall of rain during the A-Main, it'll be cool. So I will not be surprised if this is the quickest form up ever, maybe not even a full wide. We need every car out there right now so the little spitting of rain does not affect the racing surface, because it will get real greasy and non-raceable. Saying that too, right now, Jai Corbett started around position 9 or 10, and Ryan Newton started deeper in the field. I don't think he was in any of the dashes. He is already in position 5. So Benny Atkinson and Troy Little were 2 cars in front of those 2, I believe, at the time. So that's pushed them right near the front of this field. But it's definitely going to be Jordyn Brazier gets this start here, and let's see if they can chase him down when we get to lap traffic. We had a flip in turn 3. Jake Baines looked like he cut down a tyre, hit the wall upside down. Goodyear got into him trying to avoid it, so I don't know now if Jock's out or that means he stopped to miss it. Whatever that rule is, we're about to find out. Oh, it looks like a muffler maybe on Jock's car has come off or something. He's definitely got his helmet off though. We're about to find that out. Tow car's pushing him, but I think they got to get him to the infield as I think a muff of the blocks has fallen off the car maybe.
I think it's done like me.
And I was wondering, I thought I was on fire. I was coming out of the corner. I'm like, fucking hot in here. I was trying to look down and then I heard it. And then I could, this is getting worse.
Right here with Jock, mate, absolutely catching Brazier there in lap traffic. Had an unreal night tonight. Just talk to me, what happened there, mate?
I just sort of started like hearing the exhaust starting to come off and come off and come off, and then obviously when we tried to avoid that red there, it flew off and that was the end of it. But yeah, it kept getting worse and I could hear it, and I was just hoping it was going to hang on. But yeah, the rule stays in Australia, you know, you don't have your muffler, you ain't racing, so unfortunately it broke off, but it is what it is.
How's your experience been tonight with the Salah team?
Yeah, being unreal, man. I honestly felt real at home in this car, and you know, felt super comfy, and you know, they just adjust some stuff to make me feel even better, and you know, definitely feel like we could have won that thing coming to lap traffic, and still think there's another 20 laps remaining, so still plenty left, but it's what it is. You know, it's not a big race. It was just sort of come up here and get some laps, and you know, got some good laps up here.
Now you raced here before, so just talk real quick, surface difference, like with that little lip now towards the wall.
Yeah, obviously makes the surface a lot more racier. Probably just needed to stop packing the track as hard because it's real abrasive on tyres, unfortunately. But yeah, first show, hands down, that you know, it's better than what it was. I suppose it was racier, but yeah, probably just needed to stop packing it so hard so we're not going to kill tyres every time we hit the track.
Just to finish up, mate, what are your plans for the rest of the season here in Australia?
Just racing Eastern Trail down home, and then 360 title in Domain's car, and then that's it for the year.
All right, mate, well, good luck for the rest of the season.
Thanks,
hope
mate.
we get some wins at. All right, off the front now we have Jordyn Brazier, followed by Ryan Newton, Jock, Corbett, Jordyn, and Michael Stewart round out your top 5. They just did a few laps. It's starting to come down a little bit more in the rain now. If it gets any heavier, I think they're going to call it. Let's try and get this race underway and get it's been a ripper racetrack so far. First feature race is done and dusted. We just beat the rain, I think. Jai Corbett drove a really good race then, got past Brazier, and he checked out from there. It went Jock, Corbett, Ryan Newton and Jordyn Brazier rounds out your top 3. I believe Michael Stewart ran 4th. I didn't catch 5th. We'll get that on the Facebook page. Great race. We had a top and a bottom there. This track is, I would say, a million times better than the old surface we had. They have done an awesome job, and for them to get this race meeting in, that is a great feature race track we just had. Alright, here with Ryan Newton, mate. Started out of position 14, got you all the way up to 2nd. Just talk to us about this track. You've raced here before and what it's like now.
Yeah, nah, it's absolutely amazing now. It's a really good racetrack. Throw sliders, there's a top, there's a bottom, it's on the fence. Nah, it's just really cool racing. To move from 14th to 2nd, nah, it's pretty cool. So just a massive thanks to Darren from GTM for putting me in the car. Just, I don't know, without him, obviously wouldn't be down here, but yeah, nah, so just massive thanks for him for giving me the call up, and then I can't thank them enough. The boys worked their butts off tonight from qualifying deep after not laying so good of a lap, and then only making 2 positions in the heat, which buried us a little bit, didn't make any of the dashes. So yeah, no, to bring it from 14th to 2nd is pretty cool, so I'm happy.
I'll definitely say this is balls to the wall Ryan Newton track.
Yeah,
So like the Woomba, so great drive, mate. I appreciate all you do.
Thank you.
Alright, feature race winner here tonight, Jock Corbett, mate. Just out of 9, ripped the lip, got after the restart, got Brazier. Talk to us about your night, qualifying all the way through to that awesome A-Main.
Yeah, it was good. Qualifying, you know, we're pretty solid. You know, it's just a normal qualifying track I've had all season, up against the fence, so confidence levels are pretty high there, and I know I can get a good time. So yeah, put us in a good spot for the heat. Just couldn't really move forward because, you know, the track stay was a bit dusty. But yeah, I don't know. Once we got rolling in the dash, had a bit of confidence that we could, you know, get going in that sort of racetrack. Yeah, it was pretty good. Just had to be really patient with those guys in the A-Main, obviously coming from so far back. There's so many accidents that can happen. So yeah, stoked to get a win for the team. You know, put in a massive effort. So yeah, just keen to bridge next and racing this weekend and see what we can do.
Now, track's been redone. Is it similar to a track you ran before?
Probably a bit like Perth, maybe just so fast and up against the fence, and, you know, being really gentle on the wheel the whole time. And yeah, I probably resemble that a bit. Probably not the same shape, but race-wise, it's probably the same. So, you know, a bit of experience on that this year, and, you know, it's paid off.
All right, mate. Well, good luck up in Gladstone, and awesome drive tonight.
Too easy, thanks, mate.
Braz, top 3 tonight, mate. Talk us through the shape of the new track and also how that feature went for you.
You know, it's 10 times better, you know, can carry speed around the top and yeah, and the bottom, so it should be pretty racy once the, you know, doesn't blow off so early. But, you know, full credit to Marty and all the team that put in the time and fix this place up.
Talk to us about the A-Main. You led about 20 laps. You got Jock on both restarts, you know, gapped the field, got to lap traffic. You looked really well. Just talk to us about the race in lap traffic and when you were racing with Corbett.
Yeah, you know, it was good to get the start on Jock on that first one, and thought for sure, you know, he wasn't going to let that happen twice, but, you know, I was lucky enough to get both the jumps and lead a few laps, but obviously 10 short, which isn't good enough, and yeah, that's the way it goes sometimes.
Any next race?
Please, Mark.
Yeah.
Mark
Only raced 6 times this season,
late model
so,
number,
you know, full credit to the team. You know, they put me here, and we're feeling like we're getting fast every week. It should be the next race at Sydney International Speedway. So yeah, looking forward to that one.
Any sponsors you like to thank?
You know, yeah, Horseel, Drum and Golf, Big Swing Golf, BWR, and Canberra.
Mate, keen to see you back out here. I think it's the Jordyn Brazier racetrack, eh?
It wasn't tonight, but hopefully it is.